What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Snobs podcast. I am your host, Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob himself. And this is my first live show. I'm doing it on Facebook, trying it out because special announcement, we're going to be doing more live shows. We're thinking about a Friday night show, bringing other people in. I know it's kind of crazy times right now, almost end of the world vibe, and I hope everybody's doing all right and happy and healthy out there. But so that's our announcement. We're going to start doing live shows. We're going to try and do them maybe every Friday night. Bring guests on via, conferencing, things like that, or however it will work out. We're all in the midst. As you can see, there's usually stuff behind me on the walls, but not today. It's because we're redesigning the Teen Snob studio and just having fun with it. So, if you're watching the live show, if you're listening to the podcast, the walls are very bare behind me, but hopefully that will start changing very soon. So thank you for joining and watching, or thank you for listening if you're listening at a later time. But yeah, so it's been a pretty crazy couple of weeks. I don't think I have to tell anybody that, especially the last 5 days alone. Feels like it's been a whole year, hasn't it? I can't get over it. Lori, hey, thank you for joining us. Lori is a very special member of the Psycho Cinema clan here in Winchester, Virginia. So thanks for listening. So Lori, just so you know, like we said, this is our first live show. We have a special announcement. We're going to try and start doing a live show every Friday night, bringing guests in, things like that. And also apologize for the walls behind me because I'm redesigning the studio. And you're the last person I'm telling that. So anybody who joins in later, they just have to figure it out by watching this or listening. Um, Lots of news going on right now. Don't want to get too bogged down too deep in the COVID-19 stuff. I feel like I've touched down on that. I've been doing short episodes of the Scene Sounds podcast the past couple of days, just kind of isolation episodes, if you will. But this is the main podcast, and I kind of want to have fun with it because there's some fun stuff coming up too. So, unfortunately, with everything going on, we have movies that are movie theaters that are closing. I hate to see it happen. Alamo is hanging in strong here in Winchester, Virginia. They're the only Alamo hanging in strong. So go out and support them. I went out there and got takeout tonight. Had some of their food. Unfortunately, could not make it for Maniac Cop, but things kind of fell through. So we're gonna just keep going over there, and I've been all around Winchester, Virginia, going after, not going after, but like supporting small businesses and stuff in town. So, but I want to talk about like the movies that are coming out. So, Bloodshot supposedly is the newest movie that's coming out. That's the Vin Diesel movie that came out. I think it was about a week ago. I didn't see much traction on it and how well it was doing, but it seems like they're going to be putting that out for rent. So we're going to be getting a lot of new movies coming out. Disney Plus has already put out Frozen 2, which is way ahead of schedule from when it was supposed to be out. My kids were going nuts over it, and I think it's one of their highest streamed movies right now. So, of course it is, because it's Frozen 2. But lots of stuff. Invisible Man, I'm very excited for. I think it's coming out this Friday. That's the word around the campfire with Universal Studios and what they're putting out. But this is just crazy times. I can't get over how much is, what is going on, and how much is going to become available to us at home. But it's kind of a scary time too because I'm a big movie theater guy. I love going to a movie theater. It's a great escape, and it's just that experience of being somewhere and being in a communal vibe, and walking out of there and talking to somebody new about what you just saw, whether you loved it or hated it. But those could go away very quickly. Streaming has been beating back the theaters for a while, but the theaters have been holding on strong. Now, I'm not saying all theaters are going to go. That's definitely not going to happen. People want to see certain things on theaters, and I think places like the Alamo and other places like that have that, they'll go and they'll show the older movies too, along with the new ones. If it has that, I don't want to say gimmick because it's not a gimmick, but if it has that feel to it, where you can go see something old like, Maniac Cop was tonight, Psycho Cinema, or, they have the film club and they do movies that you really can't find anywhere. That's always going to have its place, but it's not going to have its place it's not going to have its place in other theaters, the AMC's and things like that, that have been falling apart for years, in my opinion. But they've been kind of following suit of what Alamo does with the food and how they, you can go out there and it's an entire experience. You get drinks, the whole 9 yards. So, we got a message. Oh, it's from the Mrs. Scene Snob. Theaters should focus more on providing an experience than just overpricing the tickets and the food. I agree to an extent. If you're getting an experience with that, and yes, I saw that you put that, but it is an experience. Like when you go to a place like the Alamo or Cinemark in Centerville, Virginia, and I know up in Jersey and LA and Orlando had the Enzian, and that's very popular. It's like dining food, and that's an experience. That's a new experience. They weren't always doing that in movie theaters. Movie theaters, it was just go and you sit in your row seating. That's what it was. You got your popcorn and you enjoyed. And that was enough of an experience back then. Then, of course, you had drive-ins. You had all this other stuff come up. Now, I don't mind the price of tickets if they're $10, maybe $12. If you're going there, you're getting the best sound. You're getting the best screen, a nice clean screen, a nice clean seats, nice clean environment. So that experience, I'm okay with paying a little bit more. Overpriced tickets for me, or if you're going and they're talking about IMAX and they're charging you $21 a ticket for a movie that's really not even that deserving to go see. Like with the rentals that are going to be coming up, a lot of people have been complaining about, and Lori, actually, I see you. Oh, $19.99, yes. So I was going to say $20, which rounds out, but so the $20 rentals, it isn't much of a difference. You're right. So that's why I am excited. I mean, it still pays for the studio. Unfortunately, the theaters don't make that back, but that's what scares me about this. In these times, with everything going on with the pandemic, yes, but we need something. We need something to entertain, take our minds off, and these new movies will help, and it will help the studios to make more movies down the line. But I'm afraid that's going to take away a lot of theaters. It's going to take away that theater experience. It's just going to be ushered in more towards the streaming, which I don't have much against the streaming, but it's not the same. It's sort of the same as the way that the way of the video store. Like, I love the video store. Len Francis, you and I hung out in the video store. We were those kids who always hung out there. You worked at Hollywood Video with me, and you've been to my video stores that I've worked at. So you know the feeling. Now that video stores are gone and they've become sort of a niche thing, like you can go into, and there may be a video store in one town 20 miles away or something like that. I hate to see the theaters end up that way, and they could end up in big cities. I mean, if they're not going to make money in certain places, or there's not a place like the Alamo that gives you that experience, you could see them go away, and that's a sad experience. I never want that. I always yes, it was sad to see video stores go, sad to see other stuff go, but I never want to see movie theaters go. I'm always trying to save drive-ins, tell people where they are and to go there, but it's just a sad experience that this might kill it. This might kill that theater experience for a lot of people. I may be fortunate enough, and some of you may be fortunate enough, but Middle America is not going to be very fortunate, What we got? I'm not sure the pricing on the home streaming is fair. Part of the price is the big screen experience. I'm probably not going to pay $20 to watch a movie at home. That's fair. And I agree with you. There's a lot of movies. I'm not paying $20 for Trolls 2. I'm not paying $20 for a lot of the stuff that's coming out. But the new Invisible Man, I might pay $20 for. Because I was going to pay $20 to go see it anyway. But unfortunately, it's being taken away from me having that chance to go. Not by forces uncontrollable by anybody, but it's sort of just getting to that point. So if that's where it's available and it's available early, I might spend the $20. It still supports the studio and making it, still supports the filmmakers who made it, and I'm not totally against it. I just would hate to see the ramifications of it down the line, because if they see a big surge in this, I guarantee you these studios are going to all have a streaming service or all team up with a streaming service, and then it's just going to be rent. And I don't care for renting unless it's at a video store. That's just me, though. But yeah, so that's the scary part about it now. But let's get happy about it. I hate to see too much go away. I want, anybody who's watching, I want to hear your stuff too. What are you watching during this isolation? So hit me up with that. Yes, Lori, I know it's definitely not the same on a TV, unless I've been to some houses and those TVs are huge, so you kind of get that experience. But that is unfortunately not me. So yeah, it isn't the same. I agree, but like in that sense too, I don't really go see comedies in the theater. That's not an experience to me. I want to go see something. I may go see dramas with the film club and stuff like that, but like, very rarely will I go out to the theater for that. I can get that experience at home with comedies, dramas, stuff like that. But like the action, the horror, stuff like that, that's the stuff I want to see in the theater. That's the stuff that's really going to elicit people's reactions that are just over the top. So that adds to it for me. Animated movies, things like that, they really pop on screen. Although with today's technology and TVs, they're starting to there too. But I do see where some people, may have 2, 3, 4 kids. Funny movies, TV, need to take a break from the seriousness that we're experiencing in the real world. That is true. To my beautiful wife, we do need to take a break from the seriousness. So maybe I would say don't rent unless you really want to, but I might have to rent Invisible Man. That's just, I don't want to pass that one up. And if this goes as long as they say it might, I definitely might rent that new Candyman movie because that looks awesome. Catching up on DVR, checking out TV shows via word of mouth on various streaming sites. Us too just started the first watch of Parks and Rec. Lori, that is one of my favorite shows of all time. Parks and Recreation is great. Now the first season's good, second season's good, until like the last 2 episodes of the second season and on, then it becomes phenomenal. The best show on TV in my opinion. Once you had Adam Scott and Rob Lowe join that force, it just took off, and it was just amazing. So definitely check that out. It is fantastic. What have I just watched? I just finished watching Hunters on Prime. Now this is I've talked about it a little bit on past podcasts as I was watching it because I binged it in like 2 days. I highly recommend this show. Pacino's great in it. I don't know what it is with Pacino. He was good as Jimmy Hoffa, but it wasn't great. Any movie he's really been in lately has not been great unless it's on TV. All his HBO movies are great. All his TV shows are great. The whole nine. But then you have him do Hunters, which is a Jordan Peele show. It's about Nazi hunters, a team of Nazi hunters, going out in the 70s and hunting Nazis. The best way to put it. The Nazis that were torturing them back in Auschwitz. And it's heartbreaking at times. Great acting all around. Carol Kane plays a beautiful role in it. Serious role in it. I don't want to give away too much. Logan Lerman is the star of the show. He's a young kid whose grandmother gets killed, and he gets pulled into the fold of everything. I would definitely say go binge that. I also just finished the second season of Jack Ryan, which is a great action show. John Krasinski might be my favorite Jack Ryan. I know a lot of people hold on to Harrison Ford because he's Indiana Jones. He's Han Solo. Of course you're going to. And he is Jack Ryan. He did a fantastic job, but I got to tell you, I don't know. I was really all about, right? Not sure why it took so long. Oh, they're talking to each other. They're not even watching the show. They're talking to each other. That's great, though. I'm glad everybody's connecting. So I watched Hunters, watched Jack Ryan. I've been going on a Prime kick. They have some great horror movies out right now. Shudder has added some great horror movies. Werewolf movies galore. I'm a big werewolf movie guy, so if you love werewolf movies, sign up for Shudder. They're giving 30 days free if you sign up. So if you're not a member, go for it. Netflix. My wife is watching Grace and Frankie. I've only seen maybe like the first 4 episodes or so. It's been pretty funny. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know if I'm going to continue with it, but I will say if you're into that, I do like Lily Tomlin, so I may keep watching with her. That's just generally the dynamic I have with my wife. She takes over the TV to binge something. I love you, honey. Um, and then I wind up just sitting there and watching it with her, begrudgingly, um, and then I wind up really liking it. So that happens a lot. I'm anxious to see what else she's going to go into after this. Hopefully something I actually want to watch. So watching that. I just started In the Search of Darkness, which is an documentary about the 1980s horror movies. It's a 4.5 hour movie. They've been talking about this for months now, almost a year. So far, I've only made it about an hour and a half through, and I got too late last night, and then I couldn't pick it up today. But they got everybody to be in this movie. Everybody who's still alive, who made movies in the 80s, or comment or write about movies now from the 80s. Everybody's in this documentary, and it's very informative. They take it step by step by step. So it's a lot of fun to watch right now. So I suggest checking that out if you can. Getting ready to watch. My wife and I are going to watch It's a Beautiful Neighborhood. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Sorry, the Tom Hanks, Get Well Soon, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. Not documentary, movie about Mr. Rogers, which I hear great things about. So if you guys have seen it, give me a heads up. But what are you guys watching? I want to, give me some things to watch, because I'm running out. I'm watching The Rookie right now too, which is an ABC show with Nathan Fillion. Only because I'll watch anything with Nathan Fillion on it. Kind of going through the motions here. Everything is coronavirus. Everything. I can't take it anymore. I don't want to read about the coronavirus. I don't even want to watch a virus movie. Don't even give me a virus movie. So, it's just driving me crazy at this point. Everything is isolation and virus movies. It was a beautiful day out. You should have gone outside. We did a great... I did a small couple of episodes of the Snobs podcast, which were like 20 minutes, 15 minutes long. Yesterday I did one with my stepson, the movie kid as he likes to be called. I don't know where he got that one from. Stole it from me when I was a child. But no, we had a great time. We talked about a lot of things. We went and saw Onward. The whole family went and saw Onward last week. Beautiful movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. You'll cry your eyes out. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's everybody does a great job in that. So that's a good one. I think I also would like to see The Way Back if I get a chance to go see it. There's just tons of stuff going on. We're doing a new episode this week of. I got this as a birthday gift. Thank you. And you're watching Christina Gosher, Rob Gosher. Thank you for the birthday gift. It's a Behind the Box, my other podcast with Rob Gosher. We are co-hosts on this Magic Carpet Ride for Behind the Box. It is a cult classics podcast. We have a lot of fun doing it. And this week's episode, we're going to be talking about holiday horror movies inspired by Psycho Cinema's showing of Maniac Cop, which is just a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Bruce Campbell movie early on. And then we're going to talk about... I want to do another one. Hopefully I can get the Fearless Leader from PC on Faye to do it and talk about women in horror for Women's History Month. That would be a great topic to talk about. And she's very knowledgeable. And Lori, you too. That'd be great to have you on as well. So we also went and saw The Puppet Master last week. And I gotta say, I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this one, but it is just as boring as I remember it being as a kid. I could not get into this movie. I'm sorry if you are into it. Now, I'm not saying that all the Puppet Masters are bad. I've seen other ones. I've seen a lot of them because I just haven't seen the original since I was a kid. But, it is what it is. We got... What else do we have going on? Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Sad. The Family Drive-In right here in Stephen City, Virginia, is closed. They closed down because of the coronavirus. I was planning on going there too. That is a sad state of affairs. I promise you that this is going to be kind of a short episode because we're doing shorties this week. But Friday I want to try the big one where I'm going to have some guests on via conferencing. So, but I wanted to test this out first and see how it's going. Let me know what you guys think. I don't want to. I'm just kind of saving all my notes for that, but I do have some here for you. Where is it? Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Oh, Vanessa Hudgens is in the news again. I don't know if anybody saw her video where she freaked out about everybody about staying inside. Has she been relevant for a while? Didn't she just do something? Anybody know what she just did? I can't remember the show she just started doing. I think it was a superhero show. That might have been the last thing she did. But another cool thing, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm a big fan of the original West Side Story, which I have not seen in years, actually. I need to sit down and watch it. But Steven Spielberg has been directing a remake, and he just put out a first look pictures of it. I did not know that, what's his name from Baby Driver is the lead in it. I didn't even know he was a singer. So I'm actually pretty excited for this. It looks good. Rita Moreno comes back. She's playing a role in it. Then we have the new trailer for Soul, which is a new Pixar movie coming out this summer. That looks pretty good. It looks musically inspired, so if anybody has checked that out, you should. But yeah, I'm trying to look for the picture and see who is in it. Westworld just started up this week. Did anybody watch Westworld? I have not watched Westworld yet. I'm saving it. I like to binge it. Especially that show, because that show will throw you off. And currently I'm watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, the new one. So that's where I'm at. What are you guys watching? Let me know. Right down in the bottom there, and I will read it off. So there he is. Ansel Elgort, that was the one. Marina Moreno is playing Valentina in it. Talia Ryder. Who's Maria? Rachel Zegler. I don't know who she is. Yeah, I don't know any of these. Except for Baby Driver, I don't know who any of these people are. It's a whole new thing, a whole new world. Yeah, she was in a lot of stuff. Oh, no she wasn't. Nope, that's it. They just picked a brand new actress to be Maria in West Side Story, so hopefully she can sing. It's kind of a weird scenario. So also, continuing on my journey with Picard, is any Star Trek fans out there watching? I have not been a huge fan of what's been going on. It seems very different to me. Hopefully they turn it around now. It's the last 2 episodes coming up of the season. So make sure you're checking out the Scene Snob reviews. I've been doing that every week, and I also just did one for Spencer Confidential, the new Netflix movie starring Mark Wahlberg. So check that out. Also, if you are doing that, if you're watching Picard, they just put out new looks at the Star Trek Discovery, which should be coming out soon. And they also they may be doing a movie. So if you're really into the Star Trek world, it's kind of the way to go. A lot of backlash going on with Star Wars because they just put out a book that is kind of trying to tie up all the loose ends and the holes. If you have any Star Wars fans like me, I got Lando right here. Which, thank you back to the media. I got that from their warehouse sale. Got a lot of stuff from their warehouse sale. I will post pictures on that once the room is done and I get the whole studio finished. So with that, we're doing. I will be doing that, and I just did a Scene Snobs review. That's what it was for Onward as well. So I know I talked about that a little bit earlier. So if you have seen it, let me know. Yeah, not much else going on. So I might actually jump off here in a few. This is kind of a trial run, again, because I'm going to be doing a live episode, and trust me, there's a whole lot more prep. This was more impromptu, and I've never done a live show before. I usually have everything scripted and planned out when I'm doing the the video podcast. So I promise you it will be a lot more fun down the line if you are not having fun right now. If you are, great. Yeah, so, oh, wow. Oh, okay, so, oh, damn, that sucks. They took Spiral off the calendar, so it's not going to be coming out. It's postponed for now. I was really looking forward to that one, too. Ah, it sucks. That's the new one with that's being produced by what's his name, Chris Rock, who is based on the Saw series, like a side quill of Saw. Ah, that really sucks. Not happy about that. So, but we're losing a lot of things now, so I guess I really shouldn't be complaining about movies being lost or TV shows or whatever. But regardless, this. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Check it out. I'm probably going to try and do one Friday, if not this Friday. Next week, I'm going to try and get some guests on, do some conferencing and things like that. So there'll be a lot more back and forth. So I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'm trying it on Facebook. It might be on YouTube. I will let everybody know which way I'm going. For now, it's just me. So you get to look at this beautiful mug. But we got a lot of things going on. Like I said, we're going to have a new Behind the Boxes with the Cult Classics podcast with Rob Gosher. I think we're going to be doing another episode this week with my partner from Skyline Indie Film Festival, Brian Patrick, for the Pulling Focus podcast, so you can go check that out too. Make sure you're following us on social media for all the updates at The Scene Snob on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're also on YouTube. If you go to thescenesnobs.com, we have the links for everything. You can go, like, follow, do the whole 9 yards. Make sure we're also, just to kind of give some shout outs because I'm offering it. If you have a small business, I'm offering free advertising on all my shows. I will put your logos up on the social media, on the videos, things like that. And we're also doing just kind of free advertisement for everybody. So for small businesses who may need the help in these tough times. Right now, back to the media. I want to give a shout out for the Hideaway Cafe, the Winchester Book Gallery, Alamo Draft House, the Green Turtle, all contracting right here. They're all based in Winchester, but I'm more than happy to talk about anybody's business all over the globe. I know I have some fans who watch from the UK and stuff like that too, so please let me know, message me, and I'll be happy to talk about it. But until next time, again, thank you for watching. Next time, please feel free to comment or any topics you want to talk about, anything like that, and I'll be more than happy to bring it up and discuss it with you. But I've had a lot of fun so far. This seems like it will be a good time. Some people are watching, so I think I will continue the trends. But until next time, thank you and take care.